Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit and the Archangels into this reading and say how truly grateful we are for the messages and guidance we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Capricorn from the 22nd to the 28th of October 2018. So please don't forget to watch your moon and rising signs for a more complete picture. And if you'd like a personal reading, I put the details of my website and my email in the description box, so please contact me. I put the decks I'm using in the description box, as well as links to Amazon if you want to buy these decks. And don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series. You might find that interesting. So like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So this is a energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read after that. So the first card, sorry about that, is the rainbow, which says the most difficult part of the situation is over for you. So there's a new, all the drama that you've been going through has now come to an end, or coming to an end. So that cycle is coming to a close right now in your life. You've been dealing with a man. You've got a man at the bottom of the card. So maybe you've had problems with this person, and whatever situation was there is now resolving itself, naturally concluding. You've got the bear, danger, especially in money matters. So just watch out for your money because you've got this bear card. Make sure that you're not overspending. There could be some unforeseen expenses maybe coming your way. So in the past, you've got the grapes, time to get out and have some fun. So maybe you've been going out a little bit more, maybe socializing a little bit more recently. And shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And, been using a lot of your business savvy to get through things. And you will need to do that because it says, just watch out for your money. Make sure that you're not making inappropriate investments, because it seems like those two cards might be related to investments. So make sure you're reviewing all the data before you make an investment. So it's time for vacation, a kite coming up for you, and you've got the knot. Something might not be going according to plan. You've got unsuccessful plans. It is time to take a break because you might be a bit stressed up, and with the knot immediately after, it seems like you are in knots, very stressed out, and you've got some unsuccessful plans coming in. So it is a time to actually get yourself out there and relax a little bit, especially after you have dealt with a whole bunch of problems, and so that you can keep your energies going. You need to take that break to recharge your batteries. So that is the energies for that week. So I have shuffled this deck. I'm just going to draw some cards from it. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles over here, and it looks like, you are living, you are quite successful in whatever job you're doing. You might be doing a lot of traveling. You can see this woman's in a hotel with the suitcases. She looks like, she's got everything in order. She has achieved, and she's very independent because she's alone here, but she looks very successful as well. So you are in that kind of position, and that's what you're coming across as the Queen of Pentacles, or maybe that's what you want, to be able to be very financially independent, to do traveling, to be able to buy what you want, to live in the best, go and visit all around the world, stay at the best hotels, eat the best food. So you want that kind of luxury life, and it looks like that's where you're heading for. That's the energies that is coming across. So that might mean that you're living that kind of lifestyle, or that's what you're trying to, that's the lifestyle that you're trying to achieve at this particular moment. So what's going on with you? It looks like you are having difficulties with somebody. So you can see these two fists raised, and this is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords always talks about a decision. In this particular deck, it seems like you are facing a very, very stiff competition right now, and people are blocking, or somebody is blocking your path towards the success that you want to achieve. And they're doing it quite, they're quite strong, quite opposing everything that you've got to say as well. And this could well be a male figure as the King of Cups over here. So this might be somebody, a masculine person, a male person, rather, who is coming across as a King of Pentacles. He's very much in charge. You can see he's a person who's giving instructions, so he's in charge of a lot of people. Maybe he's involved in training people, that kind of job. He is definitely at the top of his game, and he might be the person that is causing problems for you and opposing something that you want to do or preventing you from moving forward in your career. And he's, very, very stiff rivalry, very stiff competition over there, not allowing you to proceed forward, creating a lot of problems for you right now, preventing you from going. You want this lifestyle of luxury, and this person seems to be standing between you and that lifestyle. And you're having to defend yourself quite a bit in order to get through to him or try to overcome his blocking your path. So in the past year, you've got the Judgment card over here, and you can see Archangel Gabriel over here. So you are being guided, and you're being asked divinely, whatever's been happening in this last year, to change the path that you are going. With the Judgment card, it talks about transformation and choosing a different career path, revisiting something that you haven't completed in the past. So maybe there was something you were supposed to have done, but you didn't. And now you're being called upon, and this is angelically guided. This is Archangel Gabriel with the Judgment card, telling you that you need to go back and review. You do need to do some sort of life review and decide if this is really the path that you were supposed to have been on. And it seems like it wasn't. You might need to shift direction or shift the way you're doing things in order for you to come up in life. So being called upon to transform yourself into something different, to reinvent yourself as something different. And that's been going on in the last year. You've been involved in a lot of studying and training or learning things, a lot of mental activity going on in the last year, a lot of messages coming with regards to that kind of thing, like studying or higher education. Maybe brushing up on your skills, getting involved in yourself with a lot of information, work with information. And you've been spending a lot of time alone doing this kind of work, so a lot of studying going on, and it's something to do with your work life, because it is the coins, the pentacles. And you can see with the Hermit, definitely spending a lot of time by yourself. This person's contemplating, staying up late at night, burning the midnight oil. Also, you're worried that there are a lot of enemies in the place that you're working at. You've got a snake at the bottom over here. But you are trying to gain as much information and trying to specialize in whatever you're doing. This is the card of Virgo, which talks about being very, very meticulous about what you're doing. So you're spending a lot of time studying, acquiring knowledge, trying to become an expert at what you're doing, and in that way transforming yourself. You might also be doing a lot of self-reviewing, where you're looking at your life path and deciding whether this is what you want to do. Especially with this Archangel Gabriel card over here with the Judgment card, it seems like you want to transform, so you are doing some sort of review of your life, a kind of life review, and you want to bring something new into your life, but definitely isolating yourself from the rest of the world with these two cards. So going into the future, you've got the Two of Rods over here, and you can see this man's walking and he sees shadows over here. It is his own shadow. However, he sees it as a demon, or he sees it as something like a monster. So you want to do something. There is something that you really are keen on doing. It is not very clear about how you want to get to do it. So you don't really have quite a clear understanding or clear idea about what it is you want to do, or how you want to get this project off the ground, and you are very, very scared of doing it. So this person's jumping at their own shadow. So it seems like you're afraid to actually make a move. You're afraid to change your path in life. You are worried that things are you're thinking about the worst case scenario. You're not taking any leap of faith at the moment. You are just really scared because maybe you had something that happened in the past where you tried to do something and it didn't work out, because you see this man's looking behind him, looking at the past behind him. So maybe something happened in the past that turned out or went horribly wrong, and now you're actually scared to act, to make things happen. You're scared to manifest this idea because you're worried that the same thing might happen again. So you have plans, but you haven't decided how you're going to do it, and you're too scared to act about doing it. So you need to decide. You need to be bold. So you've got the Two of Coins over here, and you are at a point. It looks like with these two cards, the Two of Rods, where you're scared to actually take that risk, take that chance. You're also here with the Two of Coins, feeling very lost. You can see this woman's looking at, she's like at a crossroads over here, and she's trying to decide which way to go, which option to choose, but she can't make her mind up. So you're at a point where you're very two-minded about things, about which way to go, which career path to follow, what to do next. And it doesn't look like you're asking anybody for help either. Maybe people around you just don't know either, because this man looks quite confused as well. Maybe there's somebody around you that you rely on for advice, and they don't really know what you want to do, and you can't make up your mind either. So you're at this point of confusion, at a dilemma right now. And what's going on around you, you've got the Hangman. This is usually the Hangman card, but it shows that, you know, you're feeling very, very insecure about any decisions that you're making. You can see this man is trying to balance on this really thin rope over here. You feel like you're on a tightrope. You feel like whatever decisions you make, you're going to end up falling. You're not confident. He's not walking with confidence. He looks pretty scared, you know, scared out of his mind in this card, really. And, you know, he's trying to keep his balance. He's really, really trying to keep that balance, but he's not quite sure because he feels like he's going to fall. So you're at this point where you are trying to make this decision because you're very undecided, but you don't want to make a decision because you're scared that something bad is going to happen, and you're just hanging in there, just managing to hang in there, and, you know, you're scared that you're going to fall. It's quite precarious. You look very terrified over here. Like, you know, if you make that decision and you fall, then, you know, you would have you'd be very unhappy about having made that decision in the first place. So you're at a crossroads in your life right now, deciding which way to go, and it seems like you're going to have to make some sort of choice. You can't stay in this particular stagnant energy for long. This Hangman he's so terrified he can't move. So you're reaching that point in this decision that you want to make, that you're so stuck in trying to decide that you can't move, and you haven't even asked anybody around you for help. And there looks like there are lots of people that can help you. And even if you look at this particular card, there looks like there's some sort of map kind of thing going on the wall over here. So there are directions on how to get out of the situation, but you can't see them because you haven't looked around, you haven't asked people around you for assistance, and you just are really stuck and stationary at that particular point. So things are very much at a standstill over here for you. And it seems to be all fear-based. So you are hoping for some inspiration to come in, some sort of divine guidance, and this is the Star card. So you are praying for assistance and guidance from the angels. And it is an important thing to make, because this year has been a year where your energy seems to be quite stationary, and you will have to make this decision. If you don't make this decision, the universe tends to send in like cards like the energies like the Tower. It sends in the Death card. It sends in things that, you know, big energies that come and shift your stagnant energy. So it's time that you make a decision. You will be called on to make that decision if that's your life path. Okay. I don't mean to scare you, but that's what it does. This universe is so... okay, so you've got the Six of Coins over here, and you can see how stressed you are because this man is hanging on to the cigarette for dear life. So you are at a point where you're trying to make a decision. You are, you know, with the Six of Coins, it's talking about money in, money out kind of situation. So you are worried about your finances. You want money to come in, but you are so stressed about whatever situation you are in about your job. So you can see he's really hanging onto the cigarette. So maybe your choice of drug is coffee, and you might be drinking loads and loads of coffee, or doing something, a behavior that is really, you know, feeding the stress. So you are in a very stressful situation, and you feel very, very stressed out about it. It looks like this man hasn't even gone to sleep for days as well. He just looks really, really stressed out. So you are very, very stressed out right now. And, you know, with this, this is the Devil card over here. You know, you are so worried. You are being so, you are so scared that things are going to go awfully wrong, just really badly, you know, with this work or with this choice, this life choice that you have to make. The Devil card is a lot about the negativity of things, and you need to actually unchain yourself from the negativity that is going on around you. And What is this word? Okay. So he's got the word solve here. So you need to get down and solve this particular problem, and you've got you need to let go of any kind of negativity that is going on around you, or whatever negative thoughts you have. Now, this is a card that is ruled by Capricorn. The Devil card is the card that Capricorn rules. So it is a card that says that you don't get stuck on the materialism of things. It's a card that you need to let go of any kind of negative feelings, because negative ideas and thoughts only attract negative manifestations. So all the stress is making you think about the worst case scenario, and that is what you're going to attract if you keep thinking about this. And if you change the way you're thinking, change it to a positive thinking, you will reap the benefits. You've got the Six of Rods over here, which is usually a victory card, and you can see this man is in this field cutting up all this wheat that has grown from all the seeds that he has planted. So whatever efforts you have put into your work, into your job, are going to have its rewards. You are going to benefit from it. You're going to have abundance from it. But you need to stop being stressed out about it, and you need to stop being so negative about it, because the end card is the victory card. It's the Six of Rods. I mean, what more can you ask for? This is all this wheat is in this whole field, and he's got a whole field of abundance, and that is all coming for you. And this is all due to the fact that you worked so hard, so far have been working so hard, and now it will be the time to reap the rewards of whatever hard work you've done. And with a Six of Rods, you get a lot of recognition as well coming in with that card. So let go of your negativity. Try not to get so stressed about things, and stop thinking about the worst case scenario. It is time to make a decision, because it is holding you hostage. And stop worrying that history will repeat itself, because it probably won't. Things don't tend to happen the same all over again, hardly ever. So take that leap of faith, take that chance, and be positive about things. Okay, I'm just going to draw some cards from this Animal Tarot. And the first card is the Ace of Winter, which says implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. So there is the beginning of something new coming in on with this Ace of Winter, and things may not have been so easy initially, but these were just challenges to see how well you cope. Maybe the universe was giving you some sort of lesson to learn that you will use in the future. And you will be able to go on to something better after this. And the second card is the Three of Autumn, which says your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth into the world. So you've got winning sort of first prize over here with this poodle. And so whatever efforts you have put in it is going to be paying off for you. You are going to be very successful in what you do. See, first prize. So the last card is the Hermit, which is what you have been going through recently. You've got the Hermit card over here as well. And it says, it's the Firefly. Take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. So, this is a time for self-reflection, and maybe also by going within yourself and learning how to meditate, you get rid of these cards where you're so stressed, and it gets rid of the negativity as well. So this is a time to retreat, and you do need to meditate and reconnect with nature as well in order to get that enlightenment coming in for you. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.